All right, YouTube fam. This is another one of my redemption videos. This time I'm doing an interview, and I'm doing an interview with a really, really good friend and my man Rasheem Dixon right here.
Hey,
What's going on? What's
nothing
going
much,
on?
man. Living life, living
Oh
life.
yeah, that's what's up. Now, this is what I want. Everybody probably want to know. How did we meet?
Oh man, that's how much time you got?
Yeah, yeah, I did. Seriously.
I mean, I've been knowing you for a while. I think starting back, my earliest memories that I have of meeting with you was we was I think we was about 6 years old, and
Right,
we was in I want to say either first grade or second grade together. And
right,
when I met you, I didn't really know who you were. All
right,
I knew that you was this kid that used to be out on the playground, but I didn't really know who you were.
right.
Um, I remember one of the times that I talked to you, um, I knew you, I knew you through your mom because I knew your mom used to always come out to the school and she used to bring some good snacks. So that's how I got to know you because your mom used to bring such good snacks. I was
Man,
like,
I remember that.
so I was like, yeah, I had to be, Chris' good friend. So
Uh,
that was my earliest memory of remembering you. And I think that was like in first grade, or I would say kindergarten.
yeah, it had to be first grade. If I'm about
Yeah,
six, yeah, it had to be about first grade. Maybe even it was late part of kindergarten, man.
yeah,
So, we met way back then, 6 years old, body type elementary, all that, everything elevated. And then it kind of grew from there too, because middle school was like we started balling and that was it.
yeah, man, yeah. Because I remember you tried out for the team your seventh grade year, and one of the disappointing things, I'm not really laughing at, but one of the disappointing things is I think you got cut that year.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember you was telling me when you got cut, we used to play pickup ball, in gym, doing PE and all that stuff.
Mhm.
You was telling me that you said I'm going to make the team next year. You was determined to make the team next year. And I remember you came that next year. I think you lost a little bit of weight, and but your game improved much better. Where you started to get that pump fake. You had that deadly pump fake. You just kept going up and up like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
the weight loss plus the 5 inches.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
that and then also too you had that nice little jumper you used to shoot in the corner. So I
Mhm.
remember that eighth grade year, coach always picked you, and you actually played. You actually started too. A good amount of the games. You started for the rest of the season. Uh,
Yeah,
that whole eighth grade year, and then the game just took off to the next level after that.
yeah. Took off to the next level. Let's see, high school.
Yep, no
It
doubt,
took off,
no
man.
doubt,
That was crazy.
no doubt, no
Um,
doubt.
it, and for people that don't know about it, there's people that do that will see that Rasheem was one of the stars of the team. I was playing second fiddle. He was
Say that
like
one more time. Hold on.
he was one of the stars of the he was the star of the team. I was just playing second fiddle. I was just glad to be a Scottie Pippen at that moment in time. So going on in our later on adult life, young adult life, um, we maintained a pretty decent friendship.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, we've been tight, from the jump. It started like I said from me knowing your mom, and then we had a common interest in basketball. So
Right.
everything we used to talk about was just about basketball. So we've been tight ever since.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's probably been what 20 years friendship, probably longer than that.
Yeah, 20 years of friendship, man.
Yeah,
So man, me and Rasheem used to hang out um, a lot. That was during the days where I like to call them wild cowboy days.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I used,
you won't wild in the sense like
mm,
that. You were just determined to make it. You know what I mean? So your whole motto in life is like I'm gonna hustle and work hard so I can become great.
exactly, exactly. And the one thing that was crazy is like our paths left. We left a little bit. I went to Ohio. You stay down in VA for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
ODU, graduated ODU. Um,
Yep.
and was working down here in Virginia. And I would just come down randomly during the summers,
Mm-hmm.
and we would holler at each other and everything like that. Like I'll say this all the time. One of the worst things I regretted was not taking you up to Ohio so you could see what was going on up there.
Yeah, man. I would
So
like to see that lifestyle that you live.
that was the thing.
Yeah.
And then I came back home, and then all of a sudden, like I'm trying to hit my boy up, and I'm like, "Where you at?" But then I'm sitting there, I'm like, then that's when I found out you had went overseas.
Hmm.
Went overseas for a minute, and
Yeah, so I mean,
so
I'll tell you a little bit about that. Yeah, when you went over to Ohio, do your thing. Like you said, I went to Thomas Nelson, did 2 years, then went to ODU, did 2 years, got that degree. You know, then started working at Ferguson. I worked at Ferguson for like 4 years, no 5 years, and then yeah, I wanted something different. So what I did is I went overseas and worked, and started off in Dubai, working out there. I mean, it's crazy. Then went to Germany for a little bit, and then finished up. Spent the majority of my time in working in Kuwait. So yeah, I
right,
did that for
facts.
6 years too, and came back here late 2006. It was like December 2016. So yeah.
2016, and it's crazy because I tell people this all the time when I tell my story. It's like it's amazing how God made us cross paths once again with you coming back because
Mm-hmm.
it was just on some random stuff. Most of the time, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, and I'll tell everybody this. I was walking down the street. All of a sudden, I hear somebody say my first and last name,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't know. So I'm just thinking, at that time, somebody driving off. Lo and behold, is this brother right here?
Yeah, no
This
doubt, no
brother.
doubt. Like what it was, man. I was driving down Jefferson. I think it was like a Saturday. I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday. I was driving down Jefferson. It was probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I was coming back from the mall because I had to get some shoes. So I was gonna take the exit before you get to that 7-Eleven used to be on Jefferson to get onto the interstate. But I said, nah, let me go ahead and just take Jefferson all the way down. So
Yeah,
just so happened I took Jefferson all the way down. I saw somebody. I looked at the corner of my eye. I was like, wait, I think that's Chris. So yeah, I yelled out. I was like, yo, is it Chris Davis? And he turned and he didn't know where I was because he didn't know what I was driving. So I had hit the U-turn, came back around, and I pulled up beside him. He was like, oh, yo, I ain't seen you in a long time. And then we just linked back up again.
yeah. It just found out it was on permanent. Like he was like he was here for good. So I was like, all right. So I was like, hey man, so we here for good. I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here. You staying, you know what I'm saying? You was telling me, you staying in the Hampton area. I was over in the News area.
Yep.
So everything was all good with it. And we just started linking up like it was like we never left.
Yeah, no doubt. I
Man,
mean, we start catching up on old times. I mean, we were talking about times in high school. We used to ball. You were talking about your daughter and stuff like that. Catching up on new things. I mean, it's like that link never broke. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I think that's just from a bond and a friendship for knowing you for so many years. So yeah.
yeah. So and like what most people don't understand is that me personally, I also think this is the reason why we linked up was because God knew it was something that was going to happen in my life that I needed a fellow brother in Christ with.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got incarcerated, this right here, everybody needs to know this is the only brother right here that even asked about me, that even was trying to figure out what was going on, where I was.
Mm-hmm.
So, like with that, for me, right there, that is much appreciated.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm
No
saying for
doubt.
me
Mm-hmm.
because like you sit there and you be like, oh, like I would talk to my sister and she'd be like, oh yeah, Rasheem asked about you. I'm like, oh okay, cool. So in dealing with that, for me, as most people know, in my previous videos, I had talked about rededicating my life to Christ and my walk with Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything you seen differently in me once you seen me after
I
I
think
came from incarceration?
I think, man, the biggest thing I've seen, you're more at peace with life and more, have more tranquility. Like I said earlier, you didn't really have a reckless side. You were just determined to make it. But now I see that you're still determined, but you're more at peace with yourself and your surroundings, and you're
Yeah,
enjoying life. You're enjoying the small steps in life. That's what I'm seeing more now by being in your walk with Christ. And I mean, your energy has always still been the same. It just seemed like there's just a meditation, a calmness that's around you. So yeah.
oh yeah. See, and with this right here, this brother, the reason why we such good friends right here is because me and him had the same ambition, the determination,
Mm-hmm.
the push,
Mm-hmm.
and to say no matter what we was gonna do,
Yep.
we was gonna get there. This man is like a brother from another mother or whatever.
Appreciate
We used to hang all the time and whatnot, bro. I appreciate
it. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
everything, my man.
No doubt.
Oh yeah. Well, this is my boy right here, Rasheem. Right here. This concludes the interview. We out.
Peace.